most cruel sights you have ever seen cannot match the shock of this motion picture experience.
Scalpel slashing, arm twisting, axe hacking motorcycle maniacs.
From the depths of this unholy tomb,
terror.
Hide if you can.
Together, the pair everyone is talking about.
Welcome to Terrible Delights.
Sibilance, okay. Hello. Welcome to Terrible Delights. Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Hi.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Funky.
Well, actually, I could do the that one.
Welcome. Scott, joined by Bill, and
sorry, I'll stop.
We'll go through a grindhousey movie every single week, and this week was my choice. It is a horror movie with comedic elements. It tries to be funny,
if you say so.
Yeah, it tries to be
Yes.
funny. It is a low budget movie. It was written and directed by a television host of a creature double feature kind of set up out of San Francisco.
Oh.
So clearly someone that loves horror movies made this movie on a very low budget. And the name of the movie is Nightmare in Blood.
We must now band together with a new goal. A goal that goes beyond the confines of this convention. A goal designed to warn others that these supernatural creatures do exist.
In the beginning, I thought I was pursuing a Nazi. But as the evidence amassed, I realized I was on the trail of something far worse, if that's possible. A vampire.
I count on you both to keep an eye on that coffin when I'm resting.
Sorry, Malachi. We were out taking pictures, kidnapping new candidates for the board.
Fools! Have you no skill in your craft?
Look out!
All I know about the history of this movie is that it was supposedly filmed more towards the early 1970s.
Yeah, I saw 73.
But not actually released until 77, 78, depending on where you look. There's not a ton on this movie.
No.
I know that he died fairly young. He's the fellow that played Malachi. What's the director writer of this?
Is that Jerry Walter?
Jerry Walter, yeah. And he died, fairly young, right? Born 25.
Oh, yeah, 54.
But died in 80. Yeah, okay. Thanks for doing math for me because I was struggling there for a second. But yeah, he was I don't know what he died of. He didn't do a ton of things. But he was more known for being a host.
I was looking at the cast. I saw that Kathleen Quinlan was in this. And I was like, I know her from some stuff.
Do you?
But if you look at her picture, did she seem? I don't know where she was in the movie. They say she was a projectionist, but I don't think she's the one who's murdered at the beginning. I think she would have been too young for that.
I don't know.
Maybe. I just watched Event Horizon for the first time. I hadn't seen it before, and she's in that. But she's also in the Twilight Zone movie.
Doors. Oh, what is she in that?
I forget the kid with the mental powers. She's the one of the teacher or wherever that tries to.
Oh yeah.
Successfully gets him to cut the shit, right?
Yep.
But more, I like 2 weeks ago I watched Event Horizon, which I was disappointed with personally. But have you seen it?
Yeah, it's okay.
It was okay.
It definitely is a little overblown.
Yeah, I know we had to talk about the movie, but the only thing I want to bring about that was having who was it? that did the music at the start, the opening and the end credits. It just took me out of it immediately. But who's the one who did Firestarter in the 90s?
Prodigy?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I did not like that, so that ruined it immediately. But anyways.
Yeah, she was in The Doors, but she could have been old enough to play the projectionist in this. She was in American Graffiti, which is 74. This is filmed in 73.
The one who gets murdered immediately looks like an older woman.
I think everyone in this movie looks old.
Yeah. The custodian of the movie theater actually only like 28.
Yeah.
He just smoked an awful lot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this is the plot of this movie is attendees at a horror film convention in San Francisco keep disappearing, which isn't really quite correct.
Yeah.
They're not really attendees. It turns out that the guest of honor is a real vampire, and a horror writer, a Sherlock Holmes fan, and an Israeli Nazi hunter set out to stop him.
The Avenger.
Yeah, that part's kind of accurate. It makes it sound like they're working together, and they're kind of not.
Eventually.
Yeah, towards the end. But yeah. So we'll go through the plot of this thing and give our critiques. But it starts off very confusedly.
Oh yeah,
for me.
No indication that a movie within a movie. So I was like, is this what's supposed to be happening?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a character named Malachi, who's like a vampire, and he's having there's like this terrible sword fight basically that goes on.
It's weird.
And fencing and all sorts of nonsense going on.
It almost seemed like it was daytime too.
It did, yeah. Yeah. And it goes on for like a while, and you're kind of like, what the fuck is happening? And then you realize that because you get credits that it's a movie within a movie. It's a terrible movie. I like that they're kind of basing their convention around this character that's just fucking terrible. But
big deal in this movie world.
Yeah. But so again, it's Malachi who's the big character in this movie. And then we do get some trailers and stuff like in the background. We can hear other movies.
Yeah, I like that. That was nice. That was like, you could tell it's like one of the classic like 3-minute trailers where they show you all the good parts of the movie.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think it was real, or do you think they actually went to the trouble of making a fake trailer?
I think it's all fake. Yeah. I mean, it kind of sounded like it. If you were paying attention to what they're saying, it's kind of like, I don't think it's real.
Every fifth word was fart.
Yeah, that's right. And then kind of out of nowhere, we see the projectionist.
Yeah, she's putting her fingers all over the film, getting it all smudgy.
Yeah, not a very good projectionist.
She deserved to die.
And then these two dudes enter that we don't know, and kill her.
Yes.
Kill the projectionist.
Now there's, we learn who they are later, but one of them, who's played by an actor named High Pike.
Yes.
He, I don't know the actor's name. I can look it up. He reminded me of the guy from Maniac a little bit.
How so?
The way his hair was and a mustache.
Okay.
I was getting those vibes. Don't me.
I said like I'm humming you as in it's interesting.
Like Joe Spinell. A little bit. They get kind of like the eyes kind of bug out.
Yeah, okay. All right.
If you listen in, you look up a High Pike in like the 70s, not now, and Joe Spinell from Maniac. They could be possibly brothers, definitely cousins.
I mean, he's High Pike was in a lot of stuff. He was in the Amorous Adventures of Don Quixote.
Was he in Blade Runner?
He wasn't Blade Runner.
Dolomite.
Yeah.
He had some stuff.
Yeah, he was
Spawn of the Slithis,
yeah, which is it's on my short-ish list of movies to see, actually.
50, 75 movies, or?
Yeah, 100.
Oh, okay. Only a fifth of your catalog.
Yeah. Exactly. So they kill the projectionists. We don't really know why, or like what's going on.
And the only killer, they are removing organs.
Yeah.
And like, looks like they're trying to scoop out handfuls of blood and like put it in their pockets. And
I don't really know what's happening.
They're very messy too. With bloody hands.
I was just gonna say it's quite a mess.
Yeah. Sloppy murderers.
And so then we're really shown the movie theater itself, and there's a big first annual San Francisco Horror Con. It's a very strange con. It's not really a convention as much as they're going to show a few movies.
And they have a guest of honor.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
the movies.
The lobby was going to have at least comic books and maybe some literature.
Yeah,
I mean, it's the first one. I do think it's funny how they did have their own car with a sign on it that said it was the San Francisco Horror Convention Committee.
Yeah, right.
That was nice.
So these are the folks that are running this thing. So we're introduced to Scotty, who is supposed to be an author. And then there's Cindy. And I couldn't quite. Are Cindy and Scotty like a thing?
I think they were trying to hint at it for some reason. It doesn't seem like it's. Maybe as the movie goes on, there's something. I'm glad they didn't, like most movies do. They have they force the romance, and they didn't really do that here.
Right? No, yeah, which is nice actually.
Yeah,
nice change. And then Professor Seabrook, who
he's the author, right?
Is Seabrook the author? Which one's Sherlock Holmes?
That's Scotty. Is he just a Sherlock Holmes enthusiast? Is that his job?
I guess.
Is that his job?
Although he picks up a Sherlock Holmes book at one point and says he's always meant to read this. And kind of like, how much of a fan are you? There aren't that many stories.
No.
Like quite honestly, Sherlock Holmes is fine. I'm okay with it. I've read all of their stories over time. So, and I'm absolutely not as big of a fan as this guy who dresses like him.
Yeah, he had the what do you even call that overcoat type thing?
I don't know.
There's a name for it. I wish it'd be awesome if he had the hat. He needs the hat.
It's like a Doctor Who cloak.
Yes.
So those are the main three that are there to kind of organize this thing. And we're very quickly introduced to an old man who's been with the theater for like 50 years. And he sells like sandwiches or something. I couldn't quite figure it out.
There's definitely coffee in the mix.
Yeah, and he's just kind of puttering around with this stupid little cart. And every time he comes in, he's just complaining.
Is he Gary? Gary.
I don't even know his name. I don't think they say his name in the movie. And he always wanders away going like, back in my day when horror movies were better, like the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari.
Yeah,
he's always naming.
We had Lon Chaney.
Yeah, he's always referencing like these old movies, which I mean is kind of nice. I guess it's like an homage, kind of like the director's clearly into horror movies.
Yes,
mentioned the
was
classics.
he?
But this character, go ahead.
Is he dressed like looks like a bellhop or like a marching band coat he's wearing?
He's dressed like a combination of like a bellhop and a miner, and I couldn't quite figure out his outfit nor what you texted me, which is the giant like stain on his head.
Yes.
Coffee
grinds because he makes coffee.
I could not figure out if this actor just had like a birthmark that was weird, or if his character was just really dirty in one area of his forehead.
It's just the forehead area,
or like got like hit.
My guess,
some point, or like fell during filming, and they were like, "It's just part of your character now."
Yeah, my guess is that there was a cut scene that introduces him more. He's walking to the theater, and he trips and he falls into the street, and his head goes up on a parked car. But then it like peels out, so he gets a tire mark on his forehead, and no matter how hard he tries, he can't get it out. All those scenes were cut for time.
I like this. I like this idea.
Gary, it was you can find it online. It's called Gary's Dilemma. They put all those parts together.
Gary's Dilemma.
Assuming his name is Gary.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know.
Gary or what's his name? You know, the old man's dilemma.
Old man is definitely not alive anymore.
Yeah. No. And they're talking about they have a special guest that's going to be at this convention, and that is Malachi. Right. So this is a character. Malachi's a actor who plays a character called Malachi, who's a vampire. He's in like a ton of different movies, and apparently
very method.
Yeah, he's very, very method. as we'll find out.
Yep. And they talk about that he's going to be in character because that's what he does.
Yeah, that's right. So they have a coffin on stage that he's going to be in. He's going to
no,
pop out of.
And I do like his entrance. He's like brought in the coffin and carried in. That was nice. Yeah. That's clever.
But he's carried in by the two guys that killed the projectionist.
Yes, they're his PR team.
Yes. So we're already kind of like, oh, wait a minute.
Harris and BB.
Yeah, and there's references in the movie to them possibly being Burke and Hare.
That's the biggest jump to a conclusion I've ever seen before.
Yeah, it doesn't. Well, BB, Burke and Hare, basically is the conclusion.
Well, yeah, because I think I'm gonna look up. The first name of Burke was started with a B too. It was.
Yeah, it doesn't make much sense, but
I didn't know his first name. Oh, it was Bill Burke. Yeah,
Bill Burke. Okay. Burke and Hare, for those that don't know, were two fellows who decided to make money by they would sell corpses for medical research, and when they kind of ran out of them, they started digging up graves
and
selling the bodies.
And then they started murdering people when they cracked down on grave robbing.
That's right.
Yes, so they not good people.
Famous ghouls.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. And then we're introduced to George Wilson, who is anti-horror, right?
Now, is he the? Well, it's strange. He hosts a horror show, but he makes fun of it. So I think he's a fan.
Well, there's two. There's two. So,
George Wilson is he's the host.
Yes, he's kind of like us. He likes horror, but he also likes to make fun of movies.
Yeah, he's okay.
Right,
he's comfortable making fun of things that he enjoys.
Yeah,
and it's okay.
That's right. I mean, I think he's just having like a good time. He's just trying to, have like a fun show.
Yeah.
And he really wants to get Malachi on the show.
Yeah, and he has his cameraman.
Yeah.
Do you have a name for the cameraman?
Harry Marsden.
Thank you.
Yeah. He wants to get Malachi, but Malachi's refused because he doesn't like that he makes fun of horror.
Right. He doesn't treat it with the respect he thinks it deserves.
Yes. But he is going to have Professor Seabrook and a protester who really hates horror movies called Dr. Unworth.
Unworth, who I'm not trying to make fun, but he did appear that at some point in his life had a stroke. Half of his face was not really moving as much. Did you notice that for Unworth?
Yeah, but he really did have a stroke.
I'm totally guessing, but
maybe that's it. Yeah, no, yeah, you're correct. But half his face didn't quite move right.
Yeah.
But this guy hates horror. Horror is like the root of all evil and is corrupting kids. And all that.
Oh yeah, what was the name of his book? It's like the rape of the child's mind or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, it had a great cover though. It had like a outline of a kid's head and like a hand reaching in.
Yeah, weird.
Which is fun. Well, I mean, kind of taking back to like the comic book protests of the 50s,
Yeah.
It's corrupting the youth of America, right?
Yeah. Hell no.
Yeah.
By the way.
So while this is all kind of going on interchangeably, I don't really have the plot straight, but the PR guys for Malachi have rules as well. And we know who they are now because we saw them already murdering people.
Yeah.
But they make Cindy take her cross off.
Yep, because he's got a sick. Yeah, he's very traditional in his vampire.
That's right.
Form. They're also just kind of weird and kind of creepy. Like when they bring the coffin in, Harrison especially. I don't know if you noticed like the faces he was making, like how he was acting. He was like acting kind of ghoulish.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's commented on that he's like, oh, he's a weirdo.
That's right. Yeah.
Exactly right. I mean, we'll get to it in a second. I have additional confusions to get off my chest. But yeah, so he comes in, Malachi, and there's a lot of Planet of the Apes fans.
Well, I think there's one, and I
I
think
saw multiple masks though.
I only saw one mask, but I kept
Oh.
seeing it. There is more than one.
I saw, yeah, there was a couple of scenes where there was at least like 3 or 4 kids, but it's
Okay, but that's
Yeah.
it. By the way, no one's dressed like anything else that I can see.
I saw one full-on vampire.
Oh yeah, there is a kid with the fangs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, he was full on. He had all fake blood and everything.
But generally, it's just people dressed like regular people.
Yeah, it was strange because this wasn't like the start of the convention. It was just he was making an appearance ahead of time. We don't actually. By the time the convention starts, the movie's over. This is all pre-convention.
You're right.
Very misleading.
Yeah, and there's
paperwork and preparing.
There's protesters outside from Malachi as well.
That Dr. Unworth brought.
Yeah.
Very happy with himself. And then you don't know it yet, but you do see the Avengers in the crowd too.
Right.
Lurking.
Yeah, and we'll see more of him as we go.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, Malachi is really a vampire, and his PR guys are getting him blood essentially.
Yeah, but they're also.
But they're like ghouls.
Yeah, because he figured a formula for them to prolong their lives. But if they don't get the juice or whatever the hell it is, they start to deteriorate. We see later in the movie.
Right.
Very strange. Interesting ideas.
And I don't know, like how they pick their victims is kind of weird.
It's whoever's within 10 to 15 feet.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't. It's kind of dumb. Like, why would you kill the projectionist? And why does no one notice?
Was it the same?
It's
theater?
never mentioned. I assumed.
I think it was a different theater in the area, but it's still weird, regardless.
Like no one mentioned it. No one, like no cop showed up and went, "Hey, there's someone killing projection."
Yes, it is mentioned later when by the time after the golf murder, they said this is the third murder with the same, but that's the only time it gets any mention in the movie.
You're in San Francisco. There's people everywhere. Like, just go kill people not associated with this convention.
Yeah, I mean,
which I promise you isn't a large convention.
No, this is my next confusion, is that they apparently ahead of time set up this strange laboratory in the basement of the theater that no one noticed.
Yeah,
to conduct to like make the whatever that they're drink the concoction to extend and prolong the lives of Burke and Hare.
Yeah,
and to have their murder board.
Yeah, right. They throw knives into it to pick their next victim.
Yeah, it was.
Which is like, are you just bored with killing now? So you're trying to make it more fun, or?
I guess so. They've been around for at least a couple hundred years.
Yeah. Very strange.
Yeah, and there's another woman. It's the Sherlock gentleman's love interest stops by too.
Yeah, she's not much of a character.
She's not, but she is. She plays a part in the movie that we have to talk about. Because she ends up being the first victim on their new board, because he's got all these pictures, and I'm guessing they set up like an area to develop photos down there, because you got those pictures like within like 10 minutes of taking them.
Right.
So they must have had like a dark room down there.
Yeah, very advanced.
Yeah, because Cindy was supposed to meet her at this. I guess she worked at a spa.
I think, yeah.
Go for a midnight swim in a Romans themed swimming pool. Very weird.
Yeah, with like no staff.
Yeah, no
of any kind. Which is
yes, Scotty's like, I'll stay until she gets here. Nah. Yeah. What could happen?
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you later.
We're in San Francisco, the safest city on the planet.
Yeah, that's fine.
Notoriously safe.
Yeah. Yeah. So she gets it next.
Yeah,
it wasn't a violent movie really, but they do show just a quick little cut of the throat. Yeah.
And Cindy shows up and sees the Avenger is there. Kind of he's walking in
like right behind her.
Like, what's he even doing?
I don't know.
Malachi's not there.
He knows where Malachi is. Why is he there? Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really make much sense other than it makes him like a suspect for no reason.
I guess for the audience's sake.
Yeah, but we know. We already know that it's not him.
Well, we don't know, like, is he involved on the bad side? We don't know who he is yet, so.
I guess. I guess. So now I think right about here we're introduced to Gary, who owns a comic book store.
Oh, that's Gary. So okay, so I was calling the old guy Gary. Never mind.
Yeah. This guy is quite a trip. He's like a hippie comic book store owner that's into like science fiction.
Yeah,
I can best
weird.
describe him.
And he's like I think he believes himself to be very well spoken with the words and his tone and everything.
But he's wearing like a Shazam necklace, and I'm just like, what? Whatever it is.
Yeah, I don't know. It's very strange.
But it does have. This is my favorite scene in the movie, only because you really get a good camera pan around the store. So you get to see a lot of like classic comics.
Yeah,
still 20 cents. You get to see a lot of old horror comics. There's like a nice little montage of them.
No, it's a nice place
of old horror comics, and as a collector of those, I was particularly interested in this scene.
Did you?
At one point, they knock a rack of comics over, and I'm like, "You motherfuckers!"
Yeah.
Like, you know what those are worth now?
Did you pause and like were you kissing your screen where certain comic book covers were?
Yeah, exactly right.
Yes, I knew it.
Yep. Right. There's kiss marks all over my TV. I still have to wipe it down.
Lip prints.
Yeah. No, but I just thought that was kind of cool. There's some cool posters on the wall, stuff like that.
Yeah. And he's singing the praises of like old like easy comic style art too, which is nice.
Yeah.
Like they name drop some artists and everything. That's good.
Yeah.
Some horror references.
That's right. So I don't know. Scotty's into comics. Apparently.
It seems so. I mean, they have a deal with this guy that he's going to be bringing some of his stock for the convention.
Yeah, but I'm just saying he seems more like he's browsing too.
Oh yeah,
and this is where he goes to the books and finds a Sherlock Holmes book that he hasn't read.
Yeah. I should check out this fella.
Even though he's a fan, he should just be like, "There's more than one."
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's books. I seen the movies.
I thought there was only one story.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's quite a bit of talking about nothing. A bunch. Who gives a shit? Really is a bunch of who gives a shit.
Yeah.
Most of the dialogue in this movie is not great.
I kept track again of the deaths. That helps.
Okay, there aren't that many.
Not that many, but the next one, it doesn't take too long to get there. They choose the cameraman of the Fright Flicks TV show next, and they decide to murder him while he's golfing.
Yeah, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah.
Nope. I mean, they got the job done, but I don't get that at all.
It is a little risky.
Yes, and the only reason they were able to kill him was because he hit the ball into some bushes.
Also, like I said, maybe stop killing the few people that we've seen.
Yeah.
Like go like 5 blocks west and just start working in that neighborhood.
Yeah. Is it part of the ritual they have to they can only murder the people that they've taken pictures of and then thrown a knife at?
I guess maybe that is it.
That's this whole process. They cannot, if they stop doing it, it's going to ruin everything. Something bad will happen.
Malachi's made this crazy process to keep them alive, but unfortunately, this is like a bug in the process that he just can't figure out.
Yeah, he's like, fine. Oh, I didn't finish when they're down in the basement and all three of them are down there. This is even before the woman gets killed in the pool. Mm-hmm. At least Malachi, but possibly others, their accents just keep changing.
Yes.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm very confused.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yes. Like, okay. Oh, it was like at first, like, oh, he was just doing like a Lugosi accent.
Yeah.
He was pretending, but then he was like doing like 5 accents. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It was not just you.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Yeah. By the way, when this movie started, because I had never seen it, and started watching it, and we're watching the movie within a movie, and I almost called it right then, and I was about to text her, can I pick another movie? Like, have you watched this yet?
Oh,
Because I was so bored after like the first minute and a half of this fucking movie. I was just like, I don't think I'm gonna make it. And then it was a movie within a movie, and I was like, oh, and the quality of the film actually got a little better.
A little better, yeah.
So I was like, okay, all right.
Yeah, because even at first, like, when I was first, like, oh, this is kind of rough, but Scott picked it, so.
Yeah. Luckily, it wasn't just that. Well, luckily is the right word. So, okay. So they killed him. I know that at some point Scotty also goes and watches other movies.
Yes, screen movies, all kinds. Now, I'm curious if some of those were existing movies, or they also went to great pains to make clips of all these movies. Because one of them were like, it's like young couples walking, and they knock over a trash barrel, and there's just a severed head inside.
Yeah, but I don't know. It didn't look particularly. It was pretty low budget, so I assumed
all in-house stuff.
Yeah, I assumed. Yeah,
I mean, it looks like there was a couple.
I don't know
movies.
I don't know for sure, but
can you find out?
Okay,
thanks.
I'll write a letter to Jerry Walter, and put it on his grave.
Jerry Walker, just some guy that's nothing to do with the movie.
Is there a Jerry here?
Yes, wrong Jerry.
Jerry, you.
I think High Pike's still alive. You can ask him.
Okay. I'll for the next. I'm sure he's at conventions all the time.
For this,
right?
Yeah.
I don't. Is this about the part where the Avenger comes in and tries to get to the coffin?
I think so.
About there, right?
I think so. Yeah, indeed.
So he has his little what do they call it?
Star David.
Yeah, doesn't he have a spike too?
He has a stake.
Stake. Jesus Christ, couldn't think of the word.
So
he's going to try to open Malachi's. Malachi, by the way, this point is in the basement.
I'm concerned. There were several words last episode. I can't remember what they were, but you also did the last episode. You couldn't think of words, and I was like, blah. And you're like, yes, that's the one.
I don't know. I'm tired.
Everything.
I'm a tired man.
Yes. Yeah, they weren't watching the coffin, but he couldn't figure out how to open it, even though there are handles. Where
he couldn't figure out how to open it, and there are people like right there, and he's just like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not trying to be quiet. He's not hiding. He's not
no subtlety whatsoever.
None, and he immediately gets caught.
Yes.
By them. But Cindy is like, that's the guy.
Oh, he's getting they have him committed, and like I'm sure in real world that doesn't happen that fast. Police would come take him to the police station, book him, decide then maybe if he gets committed. They wouldn't just put him in an ambulance, and they weren't even like holding him. They were just like walking near him. He could have taken off easily.
Yeah,
he just like go along.
Yeah,
not too old.
A whole lot of sense.
Yeah,
but it turns out that he is an Israeli Nazi hunter.
Awesome.
And he's after Malachi because Malachi apparently worked in a concentration camp and was experimenting to try to get the formula that he has for the Burke and Hare guys to make it a little bit better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's weird because we'll get to it. So at this point too, Scotty had gone with Gary back to his comic book shop because he had weird suspicions about things. Yeah. First of all, I think he was engaged to the woman in the pool who gets killed, and he's not at all upset about it.
At all.
No.
Yeah, not even a little.
Everyone
not slowing down this convention at all.
Nope. I got some films I need to watch so we can decide what we're going to show. I got to screen these things.
Yeah.
No time to mourn. But I don't recall how he even begins to like get these ideas going, but
he's just like talking and the ideas just spill out.
Yeah, but this is when he looks at like one book and he gets the idea that, oh, this guy's initials are BB. That's Burke, Harris, Hare, same. And
right. You might as well just have shouted, check and mate.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Gary's just like, yeah, I think you're sure. Why not?
Yeah, he's like a hippie. He's just like he's basically just like,
oh wow, man.
Yeah. I don't want no trouble from you. You seem unstable.
Yeah. I just,
You sure you don't want to go mourn your fiance?
Yeah, I couldn't ignore the indifference towards his fiance's death. That was weird.
Very from everyone. No one
Well,
cares.
no, Cindy was upset, but I know because she found her dead.
She was upset for like a minute, then she's back at the convention.
Hey, gotta keep working.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's because when you said that when you brought her up, that reminded me of that important thing that would not happen in the real world. But yeah, when he's getting taken away, she sees him and she's like, "Oh, that's the guy that was at the pool." And then Scotty's just again wild assumptions that he must be, he's on our side or something. So he goes to talk to him. 2 minutes in, they concoct a plan to take out the security guard, the one security guard at this mental institution, and get out easily.
Yeah. Oh, no problems. Yeah.
Yeah, it was they're like holding hands and stuff. A lot of trust immediately going on here.
Yeah.
So okay, and also so this is like filmed in the early 70s. So so no one's believed the Avenger for over 30 years. And just the first time someone's actually believed him. For 30 years, no one's taken his side.
Yeah, I mean, he's not very likable.
No. I didn't
that's not helping him, you know.
I didn't care for his hat either.
Yeah, the whole character, the whole guy didn't care for him.
I mean, he was a Nazi killer. That's cool, but
yeah,
when they bring him back to the hideout in the comic book store, where he has immediate access to like concentration camp footage to show them all and explain his origins.
Yeah, I'm like, I kind of don't need this right now.
Yeah, but
I gotta be honest with you. It was like real concentration camp footage, and like I've seen concentration camp footage, and it's very upsetting. And I don't need that in my horror comedy.
Yeah. Oh,
not really.
Comedy,
like piles of actual dead bodies.
Yes, corpses being in the close-ups of like dead kids' faces, all emaciated. No, I know. I was
like, thanks for that, assholes.
Yeah.
Like, what was the point of this?
Yeah. I mean, that ruined me having a second ice cream sundae that night.
Oh,
I barely got through the first one.
Jeez, you're like choking it down while you're watching it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's distasteful.
Yeah. Nom.
Yeah.
2 spoons for me.
So, yeah, everyone's on board that they're Birkin hair now.
Yes, very enthusiastically.
Yeah. I kind of forget already, like what at this point they go in.
It was so memorable, this movie.
Well, he fights Malachi at one point and gets his cross on him.
Well, that comes a little bit later. They start off first. They go in. They do the classic. Let's split up.
Yeah.
So the Avenger gentleman goes off by himself, and then you have Cindy and the professor together, and Scotty and Gary. So Scotty and Gary, they find the basement, the weird.
Oh right, yeah.
We can't forget the best part of the movie. I thought was when the annoying old man gets killed by the vampire in the basement. I was very happy about that.
Oh yeah, okay.
But then some other things that kind of important that happened earlier was when the professor and Dr. Unworth are guests on Fright Flicks and arguing about, the assumed bad effects of horror on kids and stuff.
Yeah.
And then the vampire guy, he sees that and he goes to the studio immediately to defend himself.
Yeah.
After refusing flat out to never go on that show.
Yeah.
So the other weird things, because the host of the show also gets killed. He's reading in like pitch black.
Dude, it's everyone. It's everyone in this movie gets killed. If they're not one of like the four main people, they get killed.
Yeah, because we kind of glossed over several murders, but so you get the Fright Flicks. Oh, it's not that they're no, I don't have any that one left. Oh, they died. That's too bad. Nothing like that.
Oh yeah, none of the characters
except just
are really
joy and that the old man died. But then
he should have given him a line like, "Now this is a killing like used to be." Or something. I don't know, like something.
Just like Lugosi. This is how Kelly would have done me in.
Right, exactly.
But then Dr. Unworth, he gets a call. He thinks it's from someone else. He'll meet him at the lobby. I forget.
Oh, it's because Malachi can mimic other people.
I just don't. Yeah, I don't remember who he was mimicking.
That I no, it's it's the anti-horror guy, and he's mimicking the host of the show. And he wants to
Okay.
come down and apologize.
I got you.
And he wakes him up.
Yeah, I would be like, no, tomorrow morning's fine.
Right. And he's like, what? Apology? No. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, why would he be in the movie theater at like 3 a.m.?
Yeah. I mean,
Like, what? What?
if
How does
anything,
this make sense?
the TV studio or his home.
I would be like, this is like a trick, and they're like going to like jump me, like beat me up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he goes and no, he's off.
Here's a question. I don't think they were following all the traditional vampire traits either. The vampire can just go wherever he wants. He doesn't have to be invited into places.
No, yeah, no.
I'm sure he barged right into the TV studio, or he just like outside, like, invite me in, please. Yeah.
He can go anywhere but outside of the building he's in to kill.
Yes, exactly. Because so Unworth gets killed. That's when the comics get knocked over, and that upset you very much.
The what?
When the comics get knocked over when Dr. Unworth gets killed.
Oh, yeah, I was mad. Yeah. I like though. Whenever Malachi turns into a vampire, he does the fang bear.
Oh yeah, but
it's pretty bad.
Now, when he feeds, is he grunting too?
He does make little pig noises, kind of, when he's feeding. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little strange.
Yeah. Okay, but now we're up to the split up of all the good, quote unquote good guys.
Yeah.
They have their stakes, but they also have guns.
Yeah. Just in case.
No hesitation in using either.
And they do no good.
No, they don't. Well, they slow them down, but they don't kill them. Barely helpful.
Right. So two of them go in the basement and see all the equipment.
Yes, and even though Gary's all peaceful and not violent, gonna knock some shit over anyways. I think he was like, I'm gonna have some fun for once in my life.
That's right. He's outside the comic book store, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they trash the place because there's like, organs and jars and whatever the hell's going on. There's like stuff. There's like stuff hanging in big picture frames. I don't know what that was.
Don't know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Doesn't
No
matter.
idea.
It's broken now.
Absolutely no idea.
Yeah. But then Harris is down there and they shoot him, and that slows him down. Well,
they think he's like on his like front for a little bit, like he was. It looks like he's dead for a minute.
No, I think we're getting it. Okay, I think it was Cindy and the professor. They crossed Burke first. That was what happened first. They're sneaking about the backstage area, but it's funny because they're like very loudly, like, "Do you hear something?" Yeah. And then they pull the curtain back where he is, and he's just like, "Oh, I'm here to attack you," and they like shoot him.
Yeah,
and they think he's dead.
Yeah,
but
he's like a ghoul. He
comes to, and they hide long enough to make a plan that they're going to use this live wire to try to shock him, because like they realize the bullets won't do it. Maybe if we turn him to ashes. Yeah,
it's pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean it works, but it's stupid. It's really
stupid. It's a bad effect, though.
Yeah, can't argue with you there, but it works. So Burke is out, but then Harris, he gets shot too, but he's like kind of down from that. He's not getting up right away. So Gary holds him down with the stake.
Yeah,
he seems to be enjoying himself with that
a little bit. Yeah,
just like Shazam would do.
Oh,
yeah. Issue number 43 in 1957.
Shazam versus Dracula.
No, Shazam versus Burke and Hare.
Oh,
yeah, probably happened. It was the 50s.
The famous crossover.
Oh yeah.
Burke and Hare was everywhere in the 50s.
Oh yeah, they tangled with everyone with the best.
That's right.
Yeah.
Abbott and Costello meet Burke and Hare. The classic.
Yeah. But they use sulfuric acid they pour on them.
I think it was what it was. Yeah.
It's not even like death. It's like, let's torture them.
Yeah, I don't know.
And they're like really pleased with themselves about that.
Well, it works.
It does.
Yeah.
So that's them. And so and then the Avenger he's back on stage. going to the coffin, but it's a Dr. Unwith's corpse inside, so he's a little mad. He has no problem opening the coffin this time.
Yeah, well, there's no one watching him.
So he's not nervous.
It was nerves the first time. Yeah, exactly.
All right, we'll give him that.
Yeah.
But then he has a brief...
Getting sweaty hands when you try to open it from the nerves.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
So he has a tussle. He gets bitten.
He does get bitten, but he manages to grab his
silver
Star of David.
Yeah.
And he presses it against Malachi's forehead.
The noises he was making for
he
that.
He can't pull it off, apparently. He's just...
Yeah, yowza. Yikes.
At one point, he just yells, "My head!"
Yeah.
Oi, my head.
Before he realizes, he's like, it's like something sure smells good. Wait a second, it's me.
Get it off. Get it off. Yeah, that's like enough to take him down, really.
Must hurt a lot, must sting.
He's like... He's really hurt by this fucking thing.
Yeah.
And they basically everyone shows up and stakes him like one at a time.
Take turns, pass it on. Yeah.
Yeah, just like killing him with a stake.
Again, Gary, no problem. He's a peaceful guy, but everyone else was doing it.
It was very strange. I figured they'd stake him and that would be the end. No, everyone gets a turn.
Yeah, I thought like all at once, or just one person does it and that's it.
And it's not that they all had stakes. Stake them, pull it out, and pass the stake to the next person.
Yeah.
They never show Malachi, but you want to look down and be like, he's just hamburger at this point, right? Right?
Yeah.
Like, there's got to be nothing left.
Mm-hmm. Stop already.
All right, stop.
Please.
Stop. He's already dead.
Yeah.
And that's and
almost
then it goes. Well, we get end credits.
Before the end credits, we get they're backstage about to actually start the convention, but they're like, we cleaned everything up. There's no evidence. And he goes on stage and says what they did to a bunch of people.
I forgot that. Yeah, he gives a speech. He gives a speech about like that there really is evil among us.
I think he says. I think he admits to like basically killing these three people that everyone else assumes are human beings and they don't know what's up.
I will say too, the crowd doesn't seem particularly interested.
Yeah, it's like, show the movie already.
Come on, the movie. It's like these are actors you're paying to be in this movie, and you couldn't pay them to look interested in the speech.
I guess not. Yeah, and like his suit at the end, that was something.
I like too. By the way, they keep up. Like Malachi's not there. Like no one's gonna notice. Like the coffin's still on stage.
I mean, when he got there, they were just constantly chanting his name. Like they couldn't wait to see him.
Right, and then it's just like you basically go like, Malachi can't make it tonight.
Yeah.
Like, by the way, you'll never see him again.
Yep.
Don't enjoy this movie though. Yeah. But we're still gonna show the movie of this guy who was really a vampire. Enjoy.
Yeah. I thought that was clever at the end, though. They used the film, and it is just the end credits.
I do like that. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that's what it was at first. I didn't know if it was like intro credits to another end movie, or what. But it is the end credits. And it's starting to show Nightmare in Blood. I think, right? Isn't that the? The movie they're watching. It's called Nightmare in Blood.
Yeah,
which is what we're watching. And I was like,
what?
Hey, that's the name of the movie.
Did you rub your eyes aggressively like? Whoa.
That's right.
Yeah.
So hard, I actually popped one of them out a little bit.
Oh, jeez.
I got it back in.
Oh my. Okay. Let's go.
So that was a tiring movie.
It was
Nightmare in Blood. It was kind of a chore.
I was honestly, I'm not trying to down it too much, but I was like assuming I was going to doze off at some point, but I didn't somehow. I was like, it's going to happen. I thought I was going to, but I didn't.
I didn't doze off, but I wouldn't have cared if I did. I would have gone back and been like, yeah, it's fine. I fell asleep about here.
Yeah,
it would have been fine. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it was a bad premise.
I like the idea.
I think really, a big problem with this movie is really it was very low budget, and it was made by people that I don't think had ever made a movie before, which can work. And listen, everyone's got to start somewhere. So I don't fault him. A, for effort. I think it was kind of an original idea, and I liked that part of it. It was just, you couldn't help but wish it was a lot better in every way.
Yeah.
Right. That like the acting was better, and it was filmed better, and the plot didn't have so many weird holes.
And I mean, they probably didn't have the budget, but I guess there was slight violence. I mean, they did show some handling of removed organs and a little blood here and there. It was like the nice bright, like the Dawn of the Dead blood.
I mean, was this even an R?
Oh, I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I mean, it was rated R.
This is rated R?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know exactly. Oh, well, we do have some boobs at one point.
Where?
I don't remember. I think we see Cindy's at some point, though.
You sure about that?
I think so.
I don't recall any bare skin.
Yeah, I thought maybe I'm mixing up movies or something.
High Pike does take a piss, and they show that.
Yeah, just 5 minute stream.
Yeah, he's like, I can't stop.
Yeah.
Why is it so dark?
It's just a close up of his dick at a urinal.
Yeah.
For 5 minutes.
The only reason you know it's his is because he wrote his name on it in Sharpie.
Yeah. It just says BB.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess let's rate it and see where we go. I'm curious to see how low can we go.
Yeah. I'm gonna go 2.5.
All right.
It was again, like we just said, I really liked the idea. They just were. I don't think the execution was there for it. I read the synopsis. I assumed, and this is the 70s. I'm sure conventions made it different back then, but I was still picturing like someone lurking about like booths or tables and like taking people out in secret.
Agreed.
And then as it goes along over the course of a day, like what's happening? Where's my friend, or where's this person and that person? And then it would have been like
with you
would have had finger pointing and red herrings and stuff, but no.
Yep.
You just had
I'm 100% with you, and I can't believe that there were no conventions like that. I don't know about horror conventions in particular.
Yeah.
But there were conventions and convention halls. They existed in the 70s.
Yeah. This is like a film festival.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's like it's like we're showing 3 movies. It's like Coolidge Corner in Boston on a Friday night.
Yeah. Yep. With comic books displays out front.
Yeah, it just happens to all be Malachi themed.
Yeah. It was the first one, so these people didn't know what they were doing clearly.
Right.
So but yeah, and it was, some of the killings were all right. I did find it funny that they would choose to murder a man while he's golfing in broad daylight.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the first time I've seen that scenario in a movie.
I assume that's the half star.
Yeah, that is the half. Yeah, I brought it up at half just for that. So that's my opinion.
It's a fair opinion. I don't disagree with any of it. Yeah, I don't know. I was actually kind of hoping there would be more comedy.
I didn't even smirk.
No.
I smiled when the old guy died. That's it.
I think it had potential. I think it could have been a funny movie. Like they could have written a funny movie around this premise.
Oh, definitely.
You could have had a funny and gory movie with this premise.
I think they would have needed a better cast to make it funny.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. A better cast and better writers and a better director and not have Malachi.
Well, I think the guy played Malachi. He did okay for being a vampire. Besides changing his voice and stuff, he had the look, and he could do if he stuck to one voice, maybe. But
right. And by the way, I'm absolutely wrong. It's not the dude that directed it. This guy John Stanley directed it, and he was the host of the
Paul Stanley. Kiss?
No, from Kiss. No, his brother John Stanley directed this. He's the one that was the host of A Creature Feature.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the guy who played Malachi was just a shitty actor.
Oh, okay.
I think he's still alive. I think he's still alive, actually. So I'll fight you, sir, if you come at me. But
set it up.
You weren't very good in this. But I don't blame you necessarily. I think you were set up.
Cage match
for failure. Yeah, there's not a lot to recommend in this movie, but I do like the plot idea enough that I still kind of wish someone would make a movie like we want.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
it'd
especially
still
in
be
this day,
good.
in this day and age, there are so many conventions. I'm
Yeah.
surprised it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, like I don't
Let's
know. It's
do
kind
it.
of it's a kind of clever
Let's start a
idea.
GoFundMe. Let's start a GoFundMe, and we'll make it.
Just no concentration camp footage this time, please. Thank you.
Yeah. They'll probably use like 9/11 footage this time instead, or because it's updated.
So I'm actually gonna go along with you and give it 2.5 stars.
Oh, copycat
as well. Yep, copycatting. No, I mean not the worst movie ever made. And again, I do give him credit for trying. He was trying something totally different.
Yeah.
Clearly there was a love of horror movies.
Oh no, they do some
movie.
referencing and some name dropping.
Yeah,
I do appreciate that.
So I mean, if you look at like some of the, I guess direct to video probably isn't a term anymore, but direct to streaming or whatever, like these shitty, like the fucking Ginger Dead Man, like all these fucking movies that come out and they're like super low budget. It's just they look better now because technology's better and it's easier to make a movie look better.
Yeah.
Right. Like clarity wise, I think if this movie had been made now, it would have just been one of those movies.
Yes, I agree. Yep.
So, they
would have been
tried.
It would have been like premiering on Tubi or
right, exactly. So, but anyways, that's Nightmare in Blood from 1970 something.
Yeah, if you're like a hardcore vampire movie fan, you probably want to watch it.
Yeah,
so you can say you did.
Yeah, I like the tagline is "one bite is never enough," and it's like, it's a bad tagline for this.
The poster on IMDb I liked. Check it out.
On IMDb.
Yeah.
Oh yes, yeah. The one on Wikipedia I don't like.
Is that like and is there a bridge in the background at the Golden Gate Bridge? Is that what it is?
No, it's the one where he's holding a woman and there's also a bat, even though at one point they don't turn into bats. And he actually is mad at the idea that they think he would turn into a bat.
Right, because of the weight difference.
But the poster has bats.
No.
It's just like, really? Like, you didn't even watch the movie when you made the poster?
Oh. I mean, I've read about 1970s cheap movies, and that was probably pretty on par with what they were doing.
Yeah.
And I think that, again, that was one of the reasons that we started doing this podcast, because we would exchange pictures of movies that looked insane, and then I'm sure the poster was like always the best part of the movie, and it did not, it promised things that did not exist within the movie. So,
right,
makes perfect sense.
I suppose that's true.
Yeah. I have my choice for next week. Hey,
what do you got?
We're staying on the horror train.
Okay.
We're doing a Maniac, 1980.
The original, not
the original one,
not the remake. I enjoyed the remake too, by the way.
I should see that.
It's good. It's what's his name? Frodo. There.
Frodo. I can't think of his name either, but Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood, yeah. Who's always he's always good.
Did you see Come to Daddy?
Yeah, it's great.
Yes. I can't believe that's someone getting stabbed repeatedly with a fountain pen that's been dipped in someone's shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Gross.
But this is the original Maniac. I've seen it, but I have not seen it since VHS. So
same here, since high school.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested in seeing it again. So good call.
It's another I know it's gonna be like gritty, old New York.
Yeah.
So, yay.
But I think if I remember correctly, I enjoyed it. So
yeah,
we'll go with it.
Find out in a week.
Nice.
Stay tuned to see if Scott still likes it.
Okay.
All right.
I'll be back. I'll find out.
All right. Let us know when you do. Okay.
Thanks. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and we'll see you in a week.